Today we're taking a look at the Charlotte Hornets vs San Antonio Spurs match, which is happening on Monday, March 22, 2021 at 8:35 p.m., and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. The Charlotte Hornets and San Antonio Spurs meet Monday in NBA action at the AT&T Center. The Charlotte Hornets look for a win after splitting their last 12 games. The Charlotte Hornets are averaging 112 points on 46.2% shooting and allowing 113.5 points on 47.5% shooting. Gordon Hayward is averaging 20.3 points and 5.6 rebounds, while Terry Rozier is averaging 20.1 points and 3.2 assists. LaMelo Ball is the third double-digit scorer and Devonte Graham is dishing 5.2 assists. The Charlotte Hornets are shooting 38.3% from beyond the arc and 77.4% from the free throw line. The Charlotte Hornets are allowing 37% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.9 rebounds per game. The San Antonio Spurs look for a win after splitting their last 10 games. The San Antonio Spurs are averaging 110.3 points on 45.8% shooting and allowing 110.4 points on 46.6% shooting. DeMar DeRozan is averaging 20.3 points and 4.6 rebounds, while DeJounte Murray is averaging 15.8 points and 7 rebounds. Keldon Johnson is the third double-digit scorer and Patty Mills is dishing 2.6 assists. The San Antonio Spurs are shooting 36.1% from beyond the arc and 78.7% from the free throw line. The San Antonio Spurs are allowing 37.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.4 rebounds per game. The Hornets are in the middle of a 5-game road trip, but they haven't had any success so far, losing the first 3 games of the trip. They will try to snap their losing streak and pick up their first win on this road trip when they face the Spurs on Monday. Charlotte has played well offensively, averaging 112 points per game. They finished with 98 points in their last game, making 38.8% of their field goals and 36.6% of their three-pointers. Miles Bridges led the way for Charlotte with 21 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Gordon Hayward finished with 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists, while LaMelo Ball added 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals for the Hornets. Unfortunately for Charlotte, Ball is now out for the season with a fractured right wrist. Charlotte hasn't been as good defensively, giving up 113.5 points per game. They gave up 125 points in their last game and will need a significantly better effort if they want to win this game. San Antonio got off to a 16-11 start this season before having 4 consecutive games postponed. The Spurs lost 4 of their following 6 games, but they have gone 4-2 in the 6 games since. They had a 3-game winning streak snapped in a 120-113 loss at Milwaukee on Saturday. That was the final game of a 5-game road trip and they will now begin a 9-game homestand. San Antonio led by 7 points at the end of the first quarter in its game against Milwaukee on Saturday, but the Bucks outscored them by 14 points in the second quarter. The Spurs have been a below-average team offensively, ranking number 22 in the NBA with 110.3 points per game. They will be facing a Charlotte defense that is also ranked number 22, allowing 113.5 points per contest. Small forward DeMar DeRozan is leading San Antonio with 20.3 points and 7.5 assists. He has scored at least 20 points in each of his last 4 games. Point guard DeJounte Murray is scoring 15.8 points and is grabbing 7.0 rebounds. He scored 26 points and dished out 6 assists in the first meeting with Charlotte this season. Small forward Keldon Johnson is adding 14.0 points and 6.6 rebounds. The Charlotte Hornets have won 5 of their past 9 games, but they will be eager to arrest a 3-game slide after getting thrashed by the Clippers in a 125-98 road loss on Saturday. Miles Bridges led the team with 21 points on 7 of 11 shooting off the bench. Gordon Hayward added 17 points with 8 rebounds and 4 assists, while LaMelo Ball chipped in with 13 points on 4 of 12 shooting. As a team, the Hornets shot 38% from the field and 15 of 41 from the three-point line, but they were always playing from behind in this one after allowing the Clippers to explode for 66 points in the first half. PJ Washington scored just 6 points on 3 of 10 shooting, while Terry Rozier scored just 8 points on 2 of 10 shooting. Meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs have been in pretty good form lately as they've won 4 of their past 6 games, but they will be eager to get back on the court after having their 3-game win streak halted by the Bucks in a 120-113 row loss on Saturday. Lonnie Walker led the team with 31 points on 13 of 21 shooting. DeMar DeRozan added 22 points with 13 assists, while Keldon Johnson chipped in with 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. As a team, the Spurs shot 47% from the field and 12 of 33 from the three-point line as they fought hard to stay in the contest until midway through the fourth quarter, where the Bucks pulled away with a pivotal 9-2 run. So here are my betting suggestions for that game. This is just an absolutely awful spot for Charlotte. The Hornets are now without their do-it-all rookie point guard, who makes their offense tick. I expect Rozier and Hayward to struggle for the first few games without him as they try to figure the offense out. Charlotte is also in the midst of a long road trip, which doesn't make things any easier. San Antonio picked up a convincing win over the Hornets earlier this season, and it is beginning a long homestand. The Spurs are playing better basketball, have less injury concerns, and are in the better scheduling spot. My first betting advice for that game is to pick San Antonio -5. Miles Bridges scored a season-high 21 points off the bench for the Hornets, and Gordon Hayward added 17. Ball hit for 13 in 22 minutes, and Devonte Graham tallied 11 points in the loss, which was Charlotte's third straight after 4 consecutive wins. It's the first time since January 22nd that the Hornets have lost 3 in a row. Monday's game is the 4th of a 5-game road trip for Charlotte. It's not been our finest basketball these last 3 games, Hayward said. We can be a lot better, that's for sure. We've got to try to pick ourselves up, stay together, stay positive. It's a season of ups and downs, and we've been through it already, so there's no reason to hang our heads. We've played 3 really good teams, and it doesn't get any easier. The Spurs have won 3 straight games against Charlotte, including a 122-110 victory on the road on February 14th in the 2 teams' first meeting of the season. San Antonio has a 44-17 all-time edge over the Hornets. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.